Hello everyone, this is Oda from SchoolNotion. Today, I'll be walking you through a brand new feature added to the SchoolNotion recently, which is Finance. SchoolNotion Finance. Yeah, I'm in the SchoolNotion app, and this is familiar to everyone. This home, we have reports, we have results, we have control panel. This is what we are used to before. So now, SchoolNotion just added a new brand feature called Finance, and that's the essence of this video. This is just an overview of the finance section of SchoolNotion. So if you are just coming for the first time, for you to have the finance in your app, there are just few steps you have to take to have it activated. So look at the top left corner, you see an hamburger menu. I just have to click on that, and I have this. I have school, finance, nation store, and auto videos, and the rest. But if you are just coming for the first time, you won't see finance there. You just only have school. And for you to make sure this finance is there, let me quickly take you through the step that you have to follow. You have to go to the Notion store. Look at under after the finance, you see something called Notion store. You can add an add-on to enhance your School Notion app. Currently, there's finance and bulk SMS. Even the bulk SMS is coming, very soon. It's coming soon. But as you can see, there's finance. Finance is ready, and it has a purchase button next to it with the price at the top. So I just have to click on the purchase the first time, and this will open. This way I will see the feature of what I'm trying to buy. And if you look under, you see something called select new plan. That's where you're going to click select item and item. And here you're going to see something like 3. You are going to see 3 here. The first one will be a free 3 days trial, which is free, which give you the access to test this feature for 3 days before you actually buy maybe monthly or termly. And because I've already bought that, that's why I can't see that here. I can't see the 3 days there. But for you coming for the first time, definitely you're going to see a free 3 days trial here. Just click on that and click subscribe. And once you're done with that, it's going to take you back here, and the finance under school will now be feasible for you. So that is how you can get finance if you are just using it for the first time. So that's it. And once you have the finance there, let's just get this thing started. I click on the finance, and this will open a brand new screen for me. This is where all the activities about the finance will happen. And maybe if I want to go back to the school management system, I'll have to click on the school logo at the top left corner. Click on it, and you see I can click on school. So this is taking back to school management. So that is where you can toggle between the school and finance. So I'm going back to the finance. So this is the finance. And the first thing you see here, you have your school logo, your school name, you have something like a barcode run, you have something like a cat, and you have a bell. I'm talking about the top, bar, the top bar of the app. And after it, you have activities and statistics. After that, you have something called latest payment and low stock, which all of these now they are just empty, no data available, which means you have no record for that. And at the bottom, you have something called record a transaction. Let me click on that to see. So here you can record a sales. That means you can record an item purchased from products, which I'll be explaining. Record a fee transaction, record transaction like school fee, hostel fee, etc. And the last one, record an expense. So record any money spent in any category. So all these things will be explained thoroughly, but this is just an overview video, which we just expose you to the school finance system and what it has to offer. But there will be a subsequent video on the channel that we take you through each and every feature one after the other. So that's that on the home. That's what you just have on the home, which will come back here. So the next is, if you look at the bottom after the home, is something called transaction. So I'll click on that. Just click on it. This is transaction. As you can see, no data available. That means there's no record. You see at the top, you have search. where you can search any transaction. And next to it, we have a square with some bar inside. Let me click on that. At the right corner, you see, I can see, show all back deposit, back transfer, cash, check, POS expense. So this will become very handy when you have a bunch of transaction. This means a filter, as the name suggests, filter. You can filter all your transaction based on these criteria. So which it won't make sense now because you don't have any data. So when you have data there, everything will start becoming interesting. So that's that on that. And if you look at it, you see next to the input where you can search, there's something called you see something called like January 2024, which means that you can it can be clicked. Let me click on it and you see this. You see something like a date. You see dates model that comes below, which means that you can filter your transaction. You can maybe by January, by month, maybe this month, or coming month or previous month of the year 2020, 2021. You can go back in date. You can even choose the next one to it, which is time frame that you want to use, like last month, last 4 months, or custom, where you have to pick your own date. You can pick your own date. So these are just a bunch of powerful feature that will allow you to filter down your transaction to what you want. But as no data are in this transaction yet, so all of them, they won't make any sense. And next to that, January, the date, you see something called in, which is 0 naira, out 0 naira. This is the amount of money recorded for that month or that time frame, and the money out, the money spent, the money spent out. So which will be dealing with very soon. And if you look at the bottom right corner, you see something like plus cycle. Let me click on that. So it's open this record. It says the same thing that happens on the home last time when I click here. That same thing here on the transaction. The button is just here to make things pretty faster for us. So that's the purpose of it here. The same thing. They actually those two buttons do the same thing. And then next to it, after transaction, we're going to be visiting all this later. But this is just an overview to see what SchoolNotion Finance we actually is capable of. So the next thing after transaction is inventory. So I'll click on that inventory. And this is one of the powerful things that SchoolNotion Finance, wants to do. For you managing your products, product management and fee management. Product management means like you can create products, manage and view existing ones. You can create a new fee, manage and view existing one. These are the great powerful feature of SchoolNotion Finance: product management and fees management. And if you're talking about product and fee management, each of these has a bunch of features. Like for instance, the product management has something like a way where you can organize and track your inventory items, where you can receive low stock alerts, where you can streamline the asset and even the all your item security that you have in your school, and where you can directly report to make decisions like data-driven decisions, where you can use barcode for scanning, rapid data entry, all those cool stuff. And the same thing with fee management. On the fee management, you can easily manage any form of tuition fees and expense. You keep tab on the outstanding deals and payment schedule. No, I will show you all those, how you can keep track on the outstanding deal. Maybe even the debtors, use. I will show you all those, and where you can generate detailed financial reports, where you can track the income and the payment, the debtor, the payment history, a bunch of stuff. These two broad categories want to offer. So that's it. I will still come back to revisit here. Let's go to the last tab, which is next to inventory, which is called more. More, yeah. This is where you see the when your subscription is expiring, and also you can fill reports, you can fill debtors, and you can reach out to customer care in case you have any form of you need support or you have any form of issue. So those are the three things in the tab. So this sum up the tab. We have the four tabs: the home, transaction, inventory, and more. So and to start with, the first thing that you have to do when you are using the solution for the first time is under the inventory. You have to come to the inventory. And for instance, maybe you have some bunch of products like books, you have books, you have pens, maybe you have maybe school uniform, like maybe cardigan, you have name it. Maybe you sell chalk, you sell just name any form of products you may think of that you have in your school. This is the where you can manage, this is the product management section you can manage this. Here you can have bunch of categories. This is a sample, category already created, but for you, this will be empty. You won't see anything. The category will be empty. The product list will be empty. You have at the top, you have total products. You have total stock in hand. Total products means the number of products you have entirely in your school. This is where it will, it will be showing. For in your own case, it will be zero for the first time, and the total stock in hand, maybe the summation of all the stock you have. Maybe you have 10 pen, 10 books, 10 chalk. That would be 30 total stock in hand. You get the concept. So, and now we have the categories where you can create. I will show you how you create that. We have the product list. So the category here, the first tab, if you look at the bottom, right corner, you see a button there. That's where you can add new category. Just put a category name. For instance, other products, you may have products called maybe wares, like books, like utensils, like foods and beverages. It depends on your own school settings. You can have bunch, just name it. You can have unlimited bunch of categories to group things to make things easier for you to navigate. So now we have where, yeah. Under where, still I click on where, I see total products on under where, which is one, total stock in hand 22, which under where we have cap. This has been added before previously. So we are going to be walking through all this step by step. Under that, we can add new. If you look at the bottom, that button, just click on the button, you put the name, and it's come here. You tap on it. When you tap on it, it's empty for the first time, but because we have a product, it shows. And if you want to add the product, look at the bottom, right corner, click on the plus icon, and this will show up. You scan the barcode or you add manually. You can, if you have, maybe your products, maybe like books, they have barcode. Those books have this thing, barcode at the back or somewhere. You can scan the barcode. So that will be easier for you for a retriever. Maybe someone just walking to your school, maybe a child, a puppy, want to buy something. They'll just have to scan that barcode and that will bring up the data. So which we'll be doing subsequent video to explain all those things. Because if I should do that in this video, this will be pretty long, too much long. So I don't want that to happen. And if they want to use barcode, you can use add manually. Let me click on that, add manually. This is where you can put, the category you want that you have created. You see wares, in terms of all those categories you have already created. You enter the product name. Maybe you want to add, maybe socks to the wear. Just have to click on wear, and you add maybe, for instance, socks. Just put it there, and that's it. You put the price, the cost price. Maybe this the socks cost maybe 600 naira from the market, and the selling price, maybe you want to be selling it maybe 1,000 naira, 1,000 naira. Put it there. So available stock, maybe you have just maybe 20 pieces, and the low stock alert. Maybe that would be the quantity that when left in the stock, it should notify you that okay, this is getting low. You have to restock. Maybe when it gets to 5, it should let us know that we have to restock. So this is just just click on save. And if you have image for you, don't forget to add it at the top. This is just form of like, I'm just creating this for you to see, for a test. So, and you have it here, you have the stock here, you have socks here. 20 products, the selling price, the out part, 0 out, you can restock. Maybe you have a net cost price for it, you can change it. If the same, you mark it. If the same, you mark it. How many quantity are you restocking? Maybe just 10, and you have it there. So I will do many videos to explain this, like subsequent videos, but this is just an overview. So that's just the test of it. I just created this for you to see it test how easy and very straightforward it is for you to have a product. So that's that. And your product list, all the products you have will be here. The source we just added now, it comes here. So this is where all your product list will show up. All the products you have in the system, where you can add more from here. Same place, we've already gone to. So that's just it. And you can filter, by category, maybe the low stock. You want to see the one, no low stock. So you don't have the high stock. Yeah, everything's high. So they are growing. If they are low, they'll be red. So that's that on the product management. That's how you can create products, any products you want. And you sell anything you sell. Even if you are selling stone, anything you sell in your school, that's how you can create it. And the next thing is fees management. Let me click on that. And the same concept, you can add new from the button, you can add new fee, just new category. Maybe this, maybe uniform fee. Currently, you have school fee. You may add uniform fee. You may have exam fee. You may add, just name it. Any fee that you want to collect, any payment you want to collect from it. from your pupils, like in school, you can have any fee you think of here. It depends on the school settings. No school fee, I think it's common to every school. Yeah, I click on that because I added something. You can add more. The way you add to category, to product, just click on the bottom left in the right corner, the plus icon. This will open and to ask you payer. Who are the people, the people paying for that? Select the payer, staff, student, or customer. If it's staff, you click. If it's student, maybe let me click student for now. Category, school fee, enter name. Maybe this first time, 2023, 24, 23, 23, 24 section. Maybe you can still limit, maybe you can call it maybe basic 5. Just name it, get the concept. Just have to put this the name based on your own school settings. And how much are they paying? Maybe they're paying 25,000 per term or whatever. Just have to put it there and you save. And more settings, you can click on more settings. Maybe for instance, you have total target amount, which is optional. Maybe in that class, basic 5, there are maybe 5 pupils there and they are paying 25,000, maybe 25 times 5, any amount at sum to, you can put it there. That's the target amount you are expecting. So this way, there's a portion in the app that help you to show the target amount on how much you have received from the targeted amount. So that's when you use that, but it's not compulsory, it's optional. And maybe you want to attach class to it, just take it, maybe it's for base 5. And that's it. But if this payment that you put is not for basis 5, maybe you have a bunch of classes, maybe basis 5, basis 2, basis 3, they are paying 25,000. I don't want to include that. You can just put it like maybe first term 2023, 2024 fee payment or anything like that. Enter to as it works for you. Any payment. You can call it any name. Doesn't matter. There's no good or wrong to that. It depends on your school settings. And definitely, you get the concept. For the attached class, that means you have to remove that. I can click on that and click on it again to remove. That means it's not attached to any class since it's optional. That means it can be paid by any class, maybe like 34 class together. So that is that on creating payment. And also, if you want to attach class, definitely you can attach multiple classes, maybe base 5 and maybe a JS1 or JS2 or JS1 and JS3. You can attach them to multiple payments. That means all the pupils in this class, the pupil and the students in this class selected will be added to this payment. But if you don't want that to happen, that just open it's optional to you just have to tap on the name again and that will remove it. Once done, click on save. And that will be created here. You see, we have first session school fee 100,000, staff ID card payment, which is 1,005. It depends on the school setting. And if you look on you can search. For instance, you can just put maybe ID, for instance, and that will search that. You see, it's going the ID card payment. You get it if you have a bunch of fees. So that will be helpful. And also you can filter, look at that circle, show active and inactive payment. So that's it. And if you want to delete, you can equally delete. So by just clicking on look at the top and you can edit the category in school fee and you can also delete the category and that will delete all the fees under it. So be careful about that. And okay, that's that. And after you have done all this, under more setting more, that's where you can fill reports. You can fill report by category. This will generate a broad report for you on all the category you have on income and expenses. Here we have all the category we have like books, food and beverages. If you have more, it will be dependent on your own. Expenses also will be based on all the things you'll be seeing here. We based on the settings we just created now, all the inventory we just created now. And here is expenses, the income, a bunch of them. You can see the gross profits, net profits, total. If it's loss, you see that. You see the expenses, income. Everything is just 000 because you've not done any transaction. And you can also filter the same way. Just click on the date and you filter by time frame or month and you confirm it. And this is for products. And you can also click on the tab of fees. You see the fees. You will have school fee. You see, just one thing. You have school fee, which is zero. No payment has been received. You click on the school fee, you see all the fee created. The first section, staff ID card payment. How much money have you, No, have you made the income? How much money is receivable, like the money outside that you want to receive. This is where you track everything. You can click more on them to see. Nothing is there. And that's it for that. And the same thing for products. You can click on any category, maybe books, food and beverages. We have one facility water there, which is there no payment has been received. So this is where you can get a more insight. We'll be doing more video on this too to explain. This is an overview video. And also we have the debtors. Yeah, we have debtors on products and debtors on fee. You can click on products, you can click on fees to see. You see all the debtor you have, the total debt outside the debtors. How many debtors you have? Three, and total debt is 7,400, and their name are listed here. You can see this for staff, this is student, this is staff, and you can click on fees also. Total debt 5,000, one debtor. So this is the name. You can click on that person name. So in case the person wants to pay, you can click on pay to pay the debt. So I'll be doing a lot of video on this, on how you can clear debt. So that's on the debtor, and you can chat the customer care. When clicking that will open a chat where you can chat with the customer care. So that's that. The video is becoming long, so I have to stop here. In our subsequent video, let me just show you how you can record a sales. Maybe someone just walking into your to maybe the store or to the grocery unit to get something. You have to record a sales. So this is where all the stock you have will be listed, the remaining stock. So you can add to cart for that person. Many quantity, just add to cart. You see, check out, and you check out 1,000. You can select payment method, bank transfer, POS. Select payer is your student or staff, and you select the student. You enter the amount. You put the option, the note. If it's today, the date. You don't have to edit, but if not today, you have to click on this and pick the date, and you put the note if there's any note you want to add, and payment proof. If that person paid through maybe transfer, and you put the screenshot there, you can put a screenshot or through the bank teller, deposit, any means. You can put the payment proof there by uploading it. So, and you just click down, and that will be recorded. So that's how you can do. You can add multiple products, and you can check out. You check out three items, 7,800, and you can even come outside there and click on the. If you look at the top, the cart in the middle has something red. You can click on that, and you have the cart here. You can increase the quantity if you want to, maybe 8. This one is maybe 10. I want to remove the last one, question free. You don't need that. Remove yes. So this is the cart that the person, the item, the cart that person wants to pay for. You can proceed to pay, and you select the payer, and you've done the transaction. So I will still do more video to clear. I'm just trying to break this. And maybe you want to scan, you can scan. You see, you can scan if you have the barcode for that. For instance, I think I have one barcode here. Maybe I've registered this month before. I just have to click on the barcode and scan, and that will open the product for me. So no item fund, you see, no item fund. So that's it. But if I've already added it in the products section, I've scanned the barcode and put this, just bring it for me here, and I will have it here. But if I don't want to scan, I can click on search to search the item I have. Maybe for instance, we have cap. See cap. Searching. This is the cap we have in the stock available. 2265. I can click on it. Not the cap. This is the cap details. We have the how many amounts we have left, the quantity we have, the remaining stock, and I can click add for it, so I can add it to cart. Added. So the person is here. Have 12 quantity. This is interesting, and I can click on proceed. Proceed. Can pay for that person. Choose the payer, the method being paid. Maybe they pay through transfer or deposit or check or cash or POS. Just pick it. Cash. The payer is it staff or student that wants to buy this? Student. I pick the student and you put the amount that person wants to pay. Maybe the person wants to pay in full. They can pay in full. You put all the 8,000 there. 6,000. Maybe they are paying in full. But if you put anything less than that, that will be maybe we put 8,000, 80,000 there. That means they are owing 6,000. And you click on done. So all these things will be explained in detail, but this is just a tip of what SchoolNotion Finance wants to offer. So that's how you can record a transaction. So let me leave here. I can remove all. And if you want to record a fee, maybe for fee, this is for payments, not product. The first one is for product. This one is for payments. You pick the payment method same way, and also the payer, staff, or student. You put the amounts being paid, the category, and that we get everything done. For instance, I click on student. It asks select student. And that's it. If I pick student, maybe I just pick any random student in any class, just pick a student. Ask me for the category, I pick category, I want to pay for school fee. Ask me to pick payment, which program of payment, registration of staff ID card. I believe this is making sense to you now. This is what we created before. Previously, I show you. Just pick first session. This is the payable amount. That means this session is 100,000 naira. So how much are you paying? Maybe the person is paying 50,000 naira for now. See, 50,000 naira. And it's today. When did you pay? You say, I paid yesterday. Okay, just go back in date. Maybe yesterday. Or that's it. That's the date. Note. You can put any note. Maybe it's owing 10,000, remain 50,000 or whatever. As you want. And payment proof. You can put camera to snap the payment proof, maybe the POS receipt or bank teller or whatever, and click on done. You see, as I'm about to done, it says warning. This will be recorded. It will be recorded. This student is owing 50,000 naira. You see, that's interesting. Everything is done automatically. You don't have to be worried about this. So that's it. And to record expense too. Record expense. Expense type is this for individual or product? The amount, maybe someone you just want to spend money on a puppy, so you can just pick this student and you can tap the student, maybe this particular person, how much spend on him, maybe you spend 200 naira on him, maybe to buy something for medical attention or whatever. That's expense of school, that's the expense. So you put it there and done. And if it's the expense again for products, you just have to pick up maybe products here. Maybe you put the product name other wear. You have a cap, a socks. Maybe you bought new 20 stock socks. You can just put the amount here you bought, or don't know. And that will be the expense on the socks. But there is automatic way to this. If you click on the stock, that will do it automatically for you. You don't have to be coming here several times. So that's just a test of what SchoolNotion has to offer. There are a bunch of features and there are a lot of videos that will come subsequently to explain each and every features in detail. But this is just an overview. I don't want this video to get longer. So that's it. So I believe you enjoyed this video, and just watch out for the remaining part of it. So thank you for sticking around. Thanks so much for watching, and see you in the next one.